Mike Bruins. You may know me as TG Brew, or you may know me as Mike Bruins. Just me today for our Custom Wednesday broadcast. Typically, it's going to be me and Jeff Crenshaw, who's our goalie specialist, goalie CSR, but Crenny was working hard. He thought he earned a vacation. Whether or not he did is debatable, but he took it. So he's gone, just me. So I'm holding the camera and bringing out the gear. So be a little forgiving if there's a little bit of jiggling on the camera. I'm not doing it on purpose, just trying to move stuff around here in a small space. So we are at Total Goalie Global World Domination headquarters, actually the video studio of that. And today in this broadcast, we are going to be going over a couple custom sets that we get throughout the week. So we thought it'd be more fun to do this than to actually just post it on Facebook or Twitter. That's fun, but this is a little more fun, we think, to actually show you the gear, give you a chance to ask questions, and the like. So how about a little housekeeping? If you want to share this broadcast with your friends and you haven't used Periscope before, you can do that by just swiping right, and it'll give you the option to share it. If you have any questions, you should see on your end a link where you can just ask the questions, and I will answer the questions live. If friends who, if you don't have Periscope on your iPhone, you can't get it on Android yet, unfortunately. But if you have questions, just go ahead and answer those. You can, if you don't have an iPhone, you can go to just the Periscope page, or you can go to just our Total Goalie Twitter page, and you can find the link to the broadcast and hop on. So without further ado, let's get going. I will switch the camera here. You can see what we're looking at. So, okay, the first item is, this is just a Vaughn 2200 blocker. It's for a gentleman in Michigan named Dan Adams. It was ordered on June 15th. So that's almost exactly an 8-week turnaround time for the blocker, which is pretty standard for Vaughn around this time of the year. So, again, only just custom colors on this one. I actually like it though. It's really sharp. You've got some red with black and white. Again, here's the sidewall. Looks great. And also, obviously, the palm. It's got a nice Bible verse there on the cuff like that. So this is, again, just your Vaughn 2200 blocker. For those who don't know a lot about it, this is Vaughn's real carbon fiber blocker for this year, so for last year actually. So you've got a completely carbon fiber face underneath the synthetic material here. You've also got a little carbon fiber on the side shield. And the blocker was actually beefed up a little bit, the actual foam was. So there's some great protection here on the board itself, again with the carbon, the increased thickness of the foam, and the side shield. And as you'd imagine, this carbon fiber is incredibly lightweight, so I don't have the actual weight here with me, but it's crazy how light this blocker is. Really great wrist mobility too. Great opening for your stick here. Again, if we flip it around, you'll see that you've got some great finger protection. That's actually a double pad right there. So really protective blocker. The hand is actually moved slightly behind center, so you'll find a little more board up front, but not so much that it actually throws the balance off. So again, just great custom blocker. Again, I don't know if you've got more gear coming with this order, but anyway, that's your blocker. It looks great. By the way, all the stuff we show today, if this is actually your blocker that I'm showing, it's going to go out in shipping as soon as I'm done here, so you'll get it ASAP. Okay, there's one. Again, if you have any questions, just go ahead and answer them. I'll do my best to answer them in real time and get all the information you need. So go ahead and ask those. All right, this is for Joey Wong. And let me see if I can figure out where you're from, Joey Wong. Doesn't say. But Joey, again, 2200 catch glove. Again, you've got the carbon fiber in the palm. You've actually got 2 layers of carbon fiber in the palm, which is awesome with this catch glove. You've got a carbon fiber base here, and you've also got carbon fiber slats that run through. So it's super protective. Joey also went with the reinforced perimeter, which I think you kind of need to go with if you're doing a Vaughn custom catch glove. They've gotten a lot better about finger curl, but They did used to curl, and so adding another piece of plastic here will keep it from doing that. Again, a solid one-piece cuff. You've got your double T web here, which again on a custom glove you can change. If we take a look inside, try to lift this up a little bit. Take a look inside, you'll see that Joey went with the standard leather lace over the cuff. You can change that, but that's a good way to really cinch it up tight, and of course, once you get it where you want it, it won't move. So that's great for goalies who love wearing their gloves tight. The regular standard backhand here. You did get a pro palm in this one, so I won't stick my hand and try to close it. And again, the reinforced finger protection. So a little bit here on the back. So I must be playing at a pretty good level there. So that's the Vaughn 2200 glove. And then we'll go right to the blocker. Again, same story as before. I love the colors here. You know, we get a lot of sets that aren't white lately, which I love. I know it makes you look bigger than that, but it sure does make it boring for retail. So it's great to have more color in here. So again, same stuff. He did a reinforced sideboard here, and he went with a little bit of reinforced finger protection. So you're going to get great protection and mobility out of this blocker. Again, if you look inside, you can see the nice padding on the back of the hand too. So again, great lightweight blocker. We're seeing more of these come through, so great for the V6 line. It's doing really well. All right, moving on. Sorry about that. All right, so these beauties came in from Brian's the other day. They're awesome. This is a Sub-Zero Pro 2 Trapper. It's got some custom shamrocks on there, which are really cool. The colors are navy, white, and royal. Looks really great. Went with some royal lacing. Again, here's the backhand. Kind of a nice mix, I think, of navy and royal. Looks really great. Went with the game ready palm. Let me see if I can put it on. Yep, that's really nicely. So that's the game ready palm in there. Went with obviously the kind of a more whiter Nash there to match. So that looks great. This is for those who are interested. Brian's has different levels of custom embroidery or custom graphics. Again, as you can see with all the sewing required, this is a level 3, so the upcharge on this is $150. So, but you know, you can see once again that Brian's can do just about anything. If you take a closer look here, I mean, I wish I could sew, but I can't. But look how good that is. I mean, it's not some sloppy job. Brian's, I mean, between the sewing and the perimeter of these shamrocks, it's perfect all the way around. It just looks fantastic. Those guys at Brian's have really nailed custom, so way to go. Again, we've got the Sub-Zero blocker here. So again, you'll see the shamrocks, same colors. This is for, sorry, excuse me, I probably should have pointed that out originally. This is for Ryan Kell, who we talked on email the other day. He's on vacation, so hopefully he gets to see this. But it's standard Sub-Zero. He really didn't change much to it. All he really did was the custom graphics on it. Don't really know if you have to change too much, to be honest. You've got great finger protection there, the accordion style fingers. Went with your standard palm. One thing I do like about Brian's blockers too, I probably point this out too much, but it's kind of a pet peeve of mine. These straps here, sometimes they'll go over the cuff. It makes mobility really tough. But Brian's puts theirs right over the break in your wrist, so this flexes a lot. You get great mobility on Brian's blockers. Those guys, those of you who play the puck a lot will really appreciate that. There you go. Once again, really nice side hand protection. You've got the removable pillow here. That's great not only for protection, but one thing that doesn't always get talked about is this is great when pucks hit it, right? If this padding isn't here, and there's a gap between this sidewall and your thumb, this is going to flex inward like that, and that's, you know, that's a good inch of space, enough for, you know, just to get a little piece of the puck, but let it squeeze through or actually trap it against the side of your body. So that's great. Again, colors are fantastic. When the Brian stuff comes through, it's always really cool because you know, a lot of people go crazy with custom, and it's just really fun to see. So that's the Brian's gear. We'll tip our hand a little bit and say the Brian's guys were here a couple weeks ago. They showed us the Sub-Zero 3 stuff. Fantastic. You guys, you'll love it when it comes out. But anyway, those are the 3 custom items we've got today. Doesn't seem like we have a lot of questions today, so if you have some, I'm here. I'd be happy to answer them. If you don't, thanks for watching. This broadcast will be live for another 24 hours. You can find that on our Twitter page. And I will try to post it in a few other places too. And though we haven't done it before, I'm just going to try to save the broadcast and post it on YouTube for those of you who want to see something different. All right. Don't see any questions. So thanks for those of you who watched, and we will see you later.